today's video is going to be quite different because I feel like we haven't talked for such a long time and we really need to catch up with so many things, because I also think that through these videos you guys get to know a little bit more about me, my life, and I don't know, we can engage more, I guess. So today's topic is actually something that I've been asked about a lot. I feel like ever since I moved to New York, I have been receiving the same question over and over again in almost every single video of mine. So I don't know, I just really had to address it today. And the question is if I live alone. Because in almost all of my videos you guys just see me or my friends and I'm sure you guys wonder if I'm just free by myself. So the answer is no, I do not live alone, because that would be quite insane. I mean, I don't feel like I'm ready to live alone just yet because I'm only 16 and I'm turning 17 this July, so almost my birthday. I live with my parents and I go to school here, so yeah, I hope that clears up things. But I've been living in New York for only almost like 3 years or so. So before New York, I actually lived in several other cities in the world. So I would just like to tell you guys a little bit about that. And to make this more engaging, I really want to find out more about you guys as well. So leave a comment down below telling me a little bit more about where you live, where you wish to live, where you lived before. So that way we're gonna have a geographic conversation down there. So let's start from the very beginning. I was born originally from Kazakhstan. And if you guys don't know where my country is, because I feel like a lot of people don't. So it's located right in Central Asia, so it's bordering with Russia, and that's why I speak Russian. And I feel like I'm giving you guys a geography lesson or something, but I hope you guys learned something new. Anyways, I was born in Kazakhstan in the capital city called Astana. Because of my parents' job, I had to move all the time, so after Kazakhstan, about 6 months or so, I moved to London. And in London, I lived for about 3 to 4 years, also when I was a tiny little baby, and I actually went to kindergarten there as well, and I started to learn how to speak English, and all that started happening there. I also took ballet classes, and it was so funny because I was a very chubby child, so I had cheeks like this. My body was very, very chubby as well, and I was such a funny little baby, and I'm gonna insert some videos of me just running and pretending to be dancing on the screen right now. After London, I moved to Israel. Yeah, to Israel. So in Israel, I lived in Tel Aviv, and I don't really remember that many things as I wish I could remember because I was obviously very small. All I remember is that I went to first grade there, and the weather and the whole climate in Israel was always so nice, so warm, so sunny. So we lived right by the beach, and my mom would often go and swim in the sea while I was at school, so that was also quite memorable. But after Israel, I moved to Vienna, and Vienna is the capital of Austria, which is in Europe. So I spent the majority of my life actually there because I lived there for around 7 to 6 years. What I can remember from Vienna, the city itself, is that it was very elegant, very quiet, calm, clean, and it was full of different historic places, museums. I also really miss schnitzel, Vienna schnitzel, and then Apfelstrudel. So in 2014, I actually moved from Vienna to New York, where I am right now. And it was definitely a huge change for me because New York is a city that never sleeps, and it's full of crazy things happening all the time. And it was quite hard to get used to the whole rhythm of the city. You know, people ask me how it feels to be traveling all the time and living in different places and where I like it the most. And what I say is that it's not easy to always change schools, find new friends. But I do think it's an interesting experience to learn more about new countries, their cultures, as well as languages, because I was forced to learn quite a few languages when I was traveling around. I think that every place, every country in the world, and every city is unique in its own way, and I cannot name a particular place where I liked it the most. There's always something interesting to find about each place. So wherever you live, you should definitely go out and just explore your neighborhood and just find out new things, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. So that was my story. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it and found it interesting in some way. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!